Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's coverage of high school football. You are tuned in to Comcast Channel 28, Verizon Channel 29, or our North Penn Television YouTube live stream. I'm Frankie Gallagher, calling tonight's matchup between your North Penn Knights and LaSalle Explorers. Tonight is the first game of the 2022 season. It is 88 degrees out, and the sky looks like it has a beautiful sunset over Crawford Stadium.
Please give these students your positive encouragement and support. Taunting or intimidating the officials and or opponents is unacceptable.
We have a beautiful turnout here at Crawford Stadium with the starting lineup of the offense being number 18, Ryan Zell. Our wide receivers being number 23, Yazid Haynes, Rashad McNeil, Makai Cuffey, and running back, Amir Major. Our tight end is Bobby Hill, left tackle Makai Green, left guard Kevin Panal, center Evan Schnapp, Aiden Quallette at right guard, and right tackle Rymir Gray. Our defense has DN Trey Anderson, D tackle Kevin Panal, D tackle Bobby Hill, defensive end Connor Adams. Linebackers are Xavier Bryan, David Dawes, and Luke Cody. Our safeties are James Mangine and safety Michael Cliver. Our two cornerbacks are Yazid Haynes and Jay Ford King.
On defense for LaSalle at end, Sam Ross and Kieran Campbell. Tackles are Darryl Dengoy and TJ Belay. And linebackers Sean McFadden, Mike Filippo, and Matt Wills. Quarterbacks are Kelby Hampton and Del Jackson. Safeties Carson Wakefield, Matt Mitchell, and Makai Johnson. For the North Penn Knights, starting on defense at end, it's Trey Anderson and Connor Adams. Tackle number
The LaSalle starting offense is quarterback Gavin Damon, fullback Colin Dunlap, tailback Stevie Davis.
Safety James Mangini and Michael Cliver, and a quarterback J.E. Ford King. On offense for the Knights, at tackle Makai Green and Ramir Gray. At guard, Kevin Pennell and Aiden Quallette. Evan Shaw. Tight ends are Bobby Hill, wide receiver Yazid Haynes, and Rashad McNeil. Fullback Micah Cuppy, and running back Amir Major. And the quarterback for the Knights, number 18, Ryan Zell. Number 39, Ryan Bucklet.
North Penn seems to be kicking off to the LaSalle receiving team. And the game has started. The clock is running. LaSalle catches the ball, seems to be going, but North Penn meets him early at about the 18-yard line.
James Bowen, North Penn tackle by number 38, Thomas Evans. 15 yards on the return, first down and 10 for LaSalle.
The North Penn starting defense takes the field. He hands it off to his tailback. They get a gain of about 3 or 4 yards at the 19-yard line. Stevie Davis was the ball carrier on the play.
Second down and 5 for the Explorers. From the 20.
The North Penn Knights are coached by Coach Dick Beck today. Hikes the ball, hands off to his tailback again. For a game of about 2 or 3 yards, Stevie Davis with the carry again.
Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle. North Penn tackled by number 24, Dave Dawes. Gain of 4 yards on the play. Third down and run for the Explorers from the 29. Correction, from the 24.
Gavin Damon hands it off to his tailback again, going to the outside. Looks like he gets the first down. Stevie Davis with the carry.
Number 1, Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle. Forced out of bounds by number 23, Yazid Hayes.
Stevie Davis coming out strong with the first 3 carries for 15 yards tonight. Tonight we also have our North Penn cheerleaders down at the track, getting the crowd riled up. Hands it off to his tailback again. Stevie Davis again with the carry for about a 5-yard gain.
Flag on the play.
Foul on the play for 10 yards on LaSalle.
First down and 15 for LaSalle.
Hikes the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis again for a gain of 3 yards.
Stevie Davis with the carry. Tackle by number 4, Xavier Bryan.
There is a flag on the play. Also looks like there is a North Penn player hurt.
Against LaSalle.
Number 57 hurt on the play is walking off now. Defensive end. Trey Anderson.
First down and 25.
It's going to be
for the Explorers.
first and 25 for the LaSalle offense in their own 16-yard line. Hands it off to Stevie Davis again. Oh!
The pass from Gavin Damon is complete to
Number 10, Noel Henrik with the carry.
James Mancini. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 21 for LaSalle from the 21-yard line.
Second down, 25 yards. No gain on the play. Number 7, Gavin Damon hikes the ball, drops back in the pocket, is looking for a receiver, gets sacked by North Penn, number 17. Connor Adams with the play by North Penn. Connor Adams replaces Trey Anderson on the D line as a defensive end.
From the 18.
North Penn has had a lockdown defense so far in the fact that they have not let up any yards in this set of downs.
Wide on the play.
Looks like there is a timeout on the field.
Timeout, LaSalle.
North Penn went undefeated in their regular season last year and had an unfortunate loss to Ridley in their playoff push by an overtime 2-point conversion. The Knights hope to make a deeper push this year in their 2022 season. Both teams are eager to get back on the field this year and are showing it on the field.
Fans, please welcome your North Penn High School cheerleading team tonight at Crawford Stadium. Coaches, Emily Schwartz, Jennifer Scanlon, Danielle Haynes, Brittany Heyman, Rebecca Goodoff, Mary Spencer, Kelsey McGuire, and Katie Nikiti. Tonight, the North Penn varsity and JV teams join us here for the season opener.
LaSalle starting offense heads back to the middle of the field. Third and 24.
For LaSalle.
They're going to need a deep play to get back into this game. Number 1 heads to the outside. Quarterback scrambles. Number 7. Tackled by Xavier Bryan, number 4, linebacker.
18 for the Explorers.
Looks like LaSalle will be punting on their own 21-yard line. He takes the ball, punts it downfield. North Penn catches it. Number 7 going to about the 29-yard line, the opposing 29-yard line. 31-yard return.
First down and 10 for the
On our
Knights.
North Penn offense, we have Ryan Zelt at QB, number 18. He takes the snap, gives it to his running back. Looks like not a gain on the play.
North Penn carry by number 6.
Number 6,
Cuffey.
Mackay Cuffey.
Number 49, Michael Filippo in on the tackle
Fullback.
for the Explorers. Gain of 1 on the play. Second down and 9 for the Knights.
With us tonight, we also have our Marching Knights. They are national champions, and their first competition is September 24th.
Second down and 9 for the Knights.
North Penn defense gets back on the field. He hands it all, or he passes it to number 23. Jukes a defender. He's going to about the 11-yard line. Number 23, Amir Major. Running back, number 22. Amir Major is going.
First down and 10 for the Knights from their own 11-yard line.
North Penn lines up again on their own, on the opposing 11-yard line. Number 18, Ryan Zelt, talking to his offense. Number 23 lined up on the outside. He takes a snap, hands off to his running back. Number 24 gets tackled by LaSalle.
Dave Dawes with the carry for the Knights. Gain of
2nd and
5
6
yards on the play.
on the opposing.
2nd down and 5 for the Knights from the 6.
North Penn's looking to score their first touchdown of the game. Zelt rolls out of the pocket, finds number 3, dropped. Incomplete pass, a drop by Bobby Hill. Tight end.
3rd down and 5 for North Penn from the 6-yard line.
Number 2 and number 8 coming out to the field now. Number 5 coming out. They have a throw up the middle and 2 wide threats on each side. He snaps the ball. Run ball into the end zone. North Penn touchdown. Number 6, Mackay Cuffey. Fullback, 6-yard touchdown. North Penn now up 6-0 with 5 minutes and 31 seconds in the first quarter. Kicker is Ryan Bachlet for the extra point. And the kick is good. Again, Ryan Bachlet, sophomore kicker. North Penn kicking team coming out to the field now.
Before or after any North Penn home football game. McAllister is located at 810 Dickerson Road in
Ryan Bachlet to kick off.
Ryan Bachlet to kick off for the Knights.
North Penn kicks off to LaSalle territory. Number 4 carries the ball. North Penn meets him at about the 22-yard line. Tackled by number 5. Luke Cody, linebacker.
17-yard return for Dolan. First down and 10 for the Explorers. From the 22.
North Penn defense held LaSalle in their own territory at about 4th and 23. They're hoping to contain them in their own territory with LaSalle's starting offense rolling out now. Number 7, Gavin Damon as the starting quarterback. He snaps the ball, hands to his tailback again, Stevie Davis.
LaSalle carry by number 1, Stevie Davis.
For a gain of 3 yards, Stevie Davis. Stevie Davis with a lot of touches these game.
Gain of 3 on the play.
6 carries and 26 yards.
For LaSalle. From the 25-yard line.
Damon signaling to his wide receivers and tight ends. Snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis again. For about a 3-yard gain, Stevie Davis.
Number 1, Stevie Davis. North Penn tackle by number 3, Bobby Hill. Gain of 4 on the play. 3rd down and 3 for the Explorers from the 29-yard line.
3rd and 2 for the LaSalle Explorers. North Penn defense pushing up to the Explorer offense. Hands it off to Stevie Davis again. North Penn meets him for a no gain play. The LaSalle Explorers seem to be punting now, with this being the 2nd drive that they have to punt. LaSalle player gets it at about the 23-yard line. Makai Holland with the recovery of the ball. First down and 10 on North Penn's 16-yard line. Ryan Zelt hoping to lead his team to another touchdown. North Penn defense looking for the stop.
Number 1, Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle. Gain of 5 yards on the play. 2nd down and 5 for the Explorers.
The LaSalle Explorers are on the opposing 14-yard line, excuse me. Number 14 with the pass. Touchdown, LaSalle. Number 16. Ryan Sorge for the LaSalle Explorers. Score is 7-6, North Penn leading. LaSalle hopes to tie it up with the extra point. Andrew Park will be kicking for LaSalle. He takes a snap, kicks it. Kick is no good. North Penn leading the Explorers 7-6 with 2 minutes and 34 seconds in the first quarter.
In 42 seconds and with 2:34 to play in the first quarter. North Penn 7, LaSalle 6. That LaSalle touchdown pass from number 14, Gavin Sidwar.
The North Penn Knights are now setting up for a kick return. running back Stevie Davis will also be kicking off for the LaSalle Explorers tonight. He kicks it, very deep kick. Number 7 meets the ball. Tackled on the 17-yard line.
Returned by number 7, J.E. Ford King. 10-yard return for J.
A 10-yard return by number 7 for North Penn.
From the 17-yard line.
Ryan Zelt looks to lead his offense for another touchdown. He snaps the ball, hands it off to his running back, number 6. Makai Cuffey with another carry.
Number 6, Makai Cuffey with the carry for North Penn. Sam Ross into the tackle for the Explorers. Gain of 2 on the play. Second
A gain of
down
2
and
yards on the
8
play
for
from
the
Makai
Knights.
Cuffey.
From the 19.
Getting tackled at the 19-yard line. He snaps the ball, fakes a handoff. Zelt losing his feet, sacked by LaSalle at about the 15-yard line. A loss of 4.
Daryl Dengoy in on the sack for the Explorers.
Daryl Dengho with the
Loss
sack.
of 4 on the play. Third down and 12 for the Knights. From the 15-yard line.
North Penn offense hoping to gain that yardage back. And a 5-wide formation. Zelt looks like he's signaling to his receivers. He snaps the ball. Scrambles out of the pocket, and he passes with the complete pass. First down, North Penn. He's still going. Number 9, James Mangine.
Gain of 28 yards on the play. Good for a North Penn first down. First and 10 for the Knights from the 43.
North Penn answers a loss of yards with a big gain with a new set of downs. He hands it off to his running back, but met for a loss.
Number 6, Makai Cuffey with the carry for the Knights. LaSalle tackled by number 52.
Makai Cuffey with another carry, unfortunately met by the LaSalle
No gain on the
D-line.
play. Second down and 10 for North Penn. From the 43.
A lot of attitude being shown on the field tonight as we're early in our game. Number 18 snaps the ball, looking for his receivers. Dumps it off to number 5. Luke Cody.
The pass from Ryan Zelt is complete
Tight
to
end.
number 5, Luke Cody. Gain of 8 on the play.
And the first quarter for our North Penn Knights and the LaSalle Explorers. The score is 7-6 early in the game. The school year for our North Penn Knights starts August 30th, this upcoming Tuesday. This game is really a great way for students to get out and meet new friends. Our student section seems to be flooded with North Penn students representing their school. both defenses seem that they have come prepared for the opposing offenses.
Third down and 2 for the Knights from LaSalle's 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line, the North Penn Knights have switched field directions. They snap the ball. Zelt looking out wide, finds his receiver, number 9,
Pass from Ryan Zelt is complete to
James Mangini,
James Mangini.
for a new set of downs.
Gain of 4 yards on the play. Good for a North Penn first down. First and 10 from the 45.
Hands it off to his running back, number 23, for no yards, Amir Major.
Gain of 1 yard on the play for the Knights. Second down and 9 from the LaSalle.
Second and 9 for the North Penn Knights as they discuss their next play. Zelt drops back in the pocket, looking deep. Incomplete pass intended for number 23, Yazid Haynes, the 4-star recruit committed to Georgia, University of Georgia.
Third down and 9.
Third and 9 for the Knights as they look to get a new set of downs and gain a bigger lead. Looks like there's a timeout, North Penn. Coach Beck coming out to talk to his players about the drive and what they can do to further themselves down the field.
Feds dust off those golf clubs for the annual North Penn Knights Baseball Fundraiser Golf Outing on Monday, October 3rd at Pinecrest in Lansdale. For reservations for foursomes and home sponsors, please contact golf.nptv@gmail.com. Reservations for the October 3rd golf outing are due by September 26th.
North Penn coming out of the huddle looking to further themselves down the field. 2 receivers on North Penn's left, 1 on the right, with a tailback in the backfield. Ryan Zelt snaps the ball, looking for a receiver. Complete to number 2. Rashad McNeil, junior receiver on the 20-yard line.
Rashad McNeil.
Looks like there was a flag on the play that might get called back.
25 yards on the play. Good for a North Penn first down.
No flag on the play, but for a 25-yard gain for the North Penn Knights.
First and 10 for the Knights from the 19-yard line.
Looks like North Penn calls another timeout in quarter number 2 with 10 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. North Penn with a miscommunication. The score is 7-6 with North Penn leading. North Penn coming out of the huddle, a receiver on the left and 2 backs right behind Ryan Zelt. He snaps the ball, looks for a quick route, number 23. A gain of about 7 yards, Yazid Haynes. North Penn with a set of fresh downs after that last play. North Penn now 10 yards within the next touchdown to put them up 13-6. 1 receiver out to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield. Looks like he handed off to his running back for a gain of 2. Number 22, Amir Major with the carry.
For the Knights. Gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and goal for the Knights.
Dave Dawes with the carry for a gain of 3. North Penn with a formation of 2 receivers on the right, 1 running back in the backfield, looking to score a touchdown. Looks like he hands off to his running back who goes to the outside. North Penn touchdown, number 22, Amir Major. For a touchdown of about 7 yards, puts North Penn up 13-6. Kicker Ryan Bachlet looking to put them up 14-6 with the extra point. North Penn cheerleaders are getting the crowd hyped up after that touchdown, with the marching band playing behind them. The kick is good. 14-6 with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. Ryan Bachlet to kick off for the North Penn Knights to give LaSalle another chance to score a touchdown. Number 39, Ryan Bachlet to kick off. A deep kick to the LaSalle territory, number 7. North Penn meets him at about the 22-yard line, 23-yard line. James Dolan with the carry for LaSalle. Stevie Davis has been a popular ball carrier for the LaSalle Explorers. Stevie Davis with another carry. Up the middle for being met at about the 35-yard line. Michael Cliver, number 15, the tackle for the North Penn Knights. Injury on LaSalle, number 55. Calm strain. Offensive line. Looks to be a left leg injury. Trainer trying to help him out, laying flat on the field. Freshman O-line combed strain with the injury in his left leg, walking off number 55. Coaches and water boys meet the LaSalle starting offense on the field.
First down and 10 for the Explorers from their own 35.
Gavin Damon looking to drive LaSalle into North Penn territory for their second touchdown of the game, maybe even up the score. He looks for a receiver, number 10, going deep into North Penn's territory. The 20, the 10, touchdown LaSalle, number 10. Noel Henry, about an 80-yard touchdown for LaSalle. 65-yard touchdown to put LaSalle 12 points, 2 below North Penn with 8 minutes and 58 seconds in the quarter. Looks like LaSalle is going for 2 to even up the score with North Penn. 2 receivers on the left, a running back. Oh, he tosses it to his running back. Good for a 2-point conversion. Number 10. Noel Henry again. His second time in the end zone.
2 plays for 77 yards in 28 seconds and with 8:58 to play in the first half.
The score is now even, 14 to 14. LaSalle setting up for another kick, hopefully to hold North Penn within their own territory.
Fans, don't forget to support your local media. Pick up a newspaper tomorrow morning and read about North Penn football. Mike Cabrey is here tonight from The Reporter, as The Reporter covers your local sports all year long. And don't forget, online at SuburbanOneSports.com, your one-stop shopping for all things Suburban One. Photo galleries, feature articles, standings, previews, and much more. SuburbanOneSports.com.
Number 7, Jay Ford King, and number 23, Yazid Haynes, looking to receive the ball on this kick. The kick goes deep into North Penn territory within their own end zone. Looks like they're going to decide to touch back.
Yazid Haynes with the touchback.
North Penn Knights on their own 25-yard line. 20-yard line. The North Penn Knights look to gain an upper hand with 8 minutes and 57 seconds left in the half. Ryan Zelt snaps the ball, hands it off to his running back for a gain of about 8 yards. Number 6, Mackay Cuffey.
Number 6, Mackay Cuffey. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down and 1 for the Knights from the 29.
2nd and 1 for the North Penn Knights. 8.5 minutes left in the quarter for the Knights. 2 receivers on the right and 1 on the left with a running back in his backfield. Ryan Zelt snaps the ball, looks for a receiver, number 2. Oh, he breaks a tackle going down the right sideline. Rashad McNeil, about a 20-yard gain.
Number 2, Rashad McNeil. Forced out of bounds by number 8, Carson Wakefield. Gain of 17 yards on the play. Good for a North Penn.
A 17-yard gain.
First and 10 for the Knights from their own 46.
Three receivers on his left, 2 on his right. Ryan Zelt scrambles. Number 18, Ryan Zelt, with an 11-yard gain for a fresh set of downs, now in LaSalle territory. North Penn letting the clock run as they're over halfway in their drive to get into LaSalle's end zone.
First and 10 from the Explorers 42.
First and 10 for the North Penn Knights as they spread out on the field. Number 22 coming in. Looks like a miscommunication on
timeout, North Penn.
North Penn timeout. That is their last timeout of this half.
Join us tonight in wishing a very happy birthday to the band director of the North Penn Marching Knights, Mr. Joe Santino.
Looks like we have a birthday in the audience tonight. Band director Joe Santinello. His kids applauding him and singing happy birthday to him as he leads us through the music tonight. Time going back to 7:40 on the clock. Game is all tied up with 7 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. North Penn lines up against LaSalle's defense. Flag on the play. It looks like a false start.
Penalty is a false start against the Knights. 5-yard penalty brings up first down and 15.
A false start against North Penn. First and 15. A loss of 5 yards. Ryan Zelt signaling to his receivers, dropping back in the pocket, passing number 22, Amir Major
The pass from Ryan Zelt is complete to number
with LaSalle
22,
teaming up to bring him down at about the 37-yard
Gain
line.
of 10 yards on the play.
A gain of 10 yards on the play.
5 for the Knights. From the LaSalle 37-yard line.
From the 37-yard line, the North Penn Knights look for their third touchdown of the night. Ryan's out signaling to his running back. He drops back in the pocket, passes deep, complete, number 23, Yazid Haynes for the touchdown for North Penn. 20-14, North Penn Knights. 37-yard touchdown for Yazid Haynes, the Georgia University commit. Six minutes and 48 seconds left in the half. LaSalle looks to even the score against North Penn. The kicker, Ryan Bachlet, looks to complete the extra point. The kick is good. Ryan Bachlet 3 for 3 tonight versus LaSalle. LaSalle's two primary offensive weapons have been Noel Henry, tight end, for about a 65-yard touchdown, and Stevie Davis, running back, senior running back. LaSalle's receiving team coming out to the field now to meet North Penn's kicking team. Brian Bachlet to kick off. Number 4, James Dolan.
Ryan Bachlet to kick off for the Knights.
And Patri. North Penn kicks off deep into LaSalle's territory. Number 4 receives the ball, is met with North Penn at about the 30-yard line. Gain of about 17
Number 4,
yards.
James Dolan with the kick return for the
27, excuse me.
25 yards on the return brings up a first down and 10 for LaSalle from the 30-yard
North Penn defense hoping to stop LaSalle to keep an upper hand in the first half. North Penn had led up a 65-yard touchdown last drive that evened the score with them at 14-14. Now LaSalle looks to even the score with North Penn to make it 21-21 going into the second half. 6 minutes and 40 seconds are left in the clock. And Gavin Damon snaps the ball. Hands off to Stevie Davis for a gain of about 6.
Stevie Davis for the carry for the Explorers. Gain of 7 yards on the play. Second down and 3 for LaSalle.
Second down and 3 for LaSalle with a gain of 7 yards on the last play. Handoff to number 1. Good for a first down.
Number 1, Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle. North Penn tackle line number 24, Dave Dawes. Gain of 6 on
David
the play.
Dawes with the tackle for
First
North
down
Penn.
and 10
For a fresh set
LaSalle.
of downs for LaSalle.
From their own 43.
Quarterback snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis again. Making his way up the middle for about 6 yards.
Stevie Davis with the carry
Second
for
and
LaSalle.
4 for
Tackle
LaSalle
number 15,
as they let the clock
Michael
run.
Cliver.
Right now it's 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half, looking to
Gain
even
of
the score.
8 on the play. Second down and 2 for LaSalle from the North Penn 49.
Three receivers on his right. The quarterback snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis again, making his way up the middle. North Penn prevents another first down from happening for a gain of about 1.
Number 55, Kevin Padell on a stop for the Knights.
Third down for the Explorers. They look to gain a fresh set of downs with just over 4 minutes on the clock. Three receivers out his right, and a running back in his backfield. Quarterback signaling to his line. He snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis. A big huddle met at about the first down mark.
Number 1, Stevie Davis for the carry for LaSalle.
Looks like it was good for a LaSalle first down.
First down and 10 for the Explorers. From the North Penn 47
Number 55 coming off the field now. As the LaSalle offense spreads into the formation of three receivers on the right. And running back in the backfield. Quarterback snaps the ball, drops back, looks deep for his receiver. Complete. Number 16, Ryan Sorge.
Pass is incomplete.
It was ruled as an incomplete pass. Going back to the 47.
Second down and 10 for LaSalle.
No gain on the play. Quarterback snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis again, who breaks tackles, is getting downfield, is brought down at about the 19-yard line.
Number 1, Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle.
Stevie Davis with the carry. 28 yards, roughly, for the gain of the play. A new set of downs with just above 3 minutes.
First and 10, Explorers.
LaSalle looking to tie things up in the last 3 minutes. Both teams not afraid to pass, yet LaSalle's running game has been extremely strong this game. Looks like LaSalle's gonna run again with Stevie Davis for a gain of about 6. Majority of LaSalle's offense has been running the ball. However, both teams have showed that they are not afraid to pass the ball. LaSalle had a 65-yard touchdown. North Penn, a 37-yard passing touchdown. The quarterback snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis again, but is met quickly by the North Penn line. Looks like there is no gain on the play.
Stevie Davis with the carry for the Explorers. Gain of 1 on the play. Third down and 3.
Handoff again, going out wide. brought down at about the 7-yard line.
Number one, Stevie
Davis again with the carry.
James Mangini.
Tackle by James Mangini. First and goal for the LaSalle Explorers. With quarterback John Koch. Timeout LaSalle.
Fans, she is a lifelong resident of our great North Penn community, and this year she starts her 52nd year as a North Penn School District employee. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in congratulating our athletic secretary, Mrs. Linda Law, as she begins her 52nd year as a North Penn Knight.
North Penn trying to regroup as the LaSalle Explorers are in the red zone, looking to even the score with 58.4 seconds left in the half. If you look down at the track, the North Penn cheerleaders are getting the crowd riled up as we head into halftime. Multiple cheerleaders are flipping on the track. Wow, look at them go. Very impressive from the North Penn cheerleaders.
1 minute on the clock, please. Put 1 minute on the clock.
North Penn defense meeting LaSalle's offense at about the 7-yard line. Number 14 rolling out, looking for his receiver, met. Number 16 tackled before the end zone.
Passes complete to number 16,
Ryan Sorge with the complete pass. Ryan Sorge with the catch for a gain of about 2. Clock's running, 35 seconds left. Number 14 drops back, looks for his receiver, incomplete. Broken up by North Penn defensive back.
Coverage on the play by number 21, Mario Stroh.
Number 21, Mario Stroh.
Third down and goal for the Explorers.
Mario Stroh with the broken up pass. Clock has now stopped with 30 seconds left in the half. The Explorers are on the 4-yard line, hoping to even the score. The crowd is getting riled up now as the stakes are high as we're about to go into halftime. Handoff to number 1, Stevie Davis, tackled short of the end zone at about the 3-yard line.
Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle.
Number 4, Xavier Bryan, linebacker with the tackle. 10 seconds left in the clock running. Looks like the LaSalle coaching staff is trying to call a timeout. And the refs see it. Timeout LaSalle. Two 2.4 seconds left in the half. The LaSalle offense is on the North Penn 4-yard line. Coach Beck looking to hold the LaSalle offense at 21-14, leading the game into the half. Looks like they're going for a field goal. Number 11 catches the snap. Number 98 kicks it, and it's good.
Number 98,
21-17.
field goal for LaSalle.
That's the end of the half here for us. Stay tuned in for the second half of tonight's matchup when we get back here at Crawford Stadium.
With the score, North Penn 21, LaSalle 17.
Thank you for tuning in with us. We'll be back in just a little bit for the second half of North Penn football. With the score being 21-17, our North Penn Knights gear up for another half of football against the LaSalle Explorers. The Knights lead the Explorers with a score of 21-17 to start the second half. In the first half, we saw multiple big plays, a 65-yard touchdown from LaSalle and a 37-yard touchdown for the North Penn Knights. The LaSalle team is now huddling before the second half starts to maybe regroup and figure out a way to pull ahead of the Knights. In for quarterback for LaSalle is Gavin Sidwar, and in for North Penn is quarterback Ryan Zell. Number 7 and number 23 for the Knights, Jay Ford King and Yazid Haynes in the back of the North Penn.
Number 7, Jay Ford King, and number 23, Yazid Haynes, back deep for the Knights.
As LaSalle's kicking team seems to be taking the field. Number 98 for LaSalle will be kicking off.
Kickoff for LaSalle.
Andrew Park to kick off for LaSalle. LaSalle kicks off deep in the North Penn territory. Number 7, Jay Ford King. Running, jukes a defender, going deep at the 40-yard line. Will he go all the way? He's gone. Number 7, Jay Ford King at the 10. Touchdown North Penn, Jay Ford King to start the half. About a 90-yard kick return for Ford King, which puts the Knights up at 27-17, 10 points above the Explorers. A 91-yard return for the Knights. Kicker Ryan Bachlet to come out for the extra point to put the Knights up 11 against the Explorers. Jay Ford King is a sophomore receiver for the Knights who had an electrifying open to the half. Looks like there is an injury on the field. Number 23, Yazid Haynes, a 4-star commit to Georgia. Walking off the field, talking to his coaches.
Ryan Bachlet enters for the point after.
Ryan Bachlet to kick the extra point for the Knights to put the Knights up 28-17. And the kick is good.
And the extra point is good. With 11:43 to play in the
Pressure
third,
for
it's
number 8,
28-17 North Penn.
defensive back. Ryan Bachlet is now 4 for 4 in his extra point kicks. A very good stat for his first game. Ryan Bacca to kick off for North Penn. Hopefully to keep LaSalle's offense from getting in their own territory. LaSalle, led by quarterback Gavin Sidwar, hopes to lead the Explorers in the second half in a comeback against the Knights. The score is 28-17. The kickoff lands deep into North Penn, into LaSalle's territory, picked up at about the 2-yard line. Number 4, James Dolan, a sophomore wide receiver and defensive back.
For LaSalle. 17-yard return for the Explorers.
A 17-yard return for LaSalle by James Dolan. With quarterback Gavin Sidwar at the helm. 3 receivers on his left. Sidwar drops back, finds number 10, Noel Henry. Breaks a tackle, but is brought down at about the 29 to 30-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 10, Noel
Number
Henry.
15 brought him down, Michael Cliver, junior defensive back.
Gain of 10 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Explorers.
A first down for
From the
LaSalle
30.
and a new set of downs as they furthen their drive down the field. Sidwar snaps the ball and hands off to his running back.
Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle.
Stevie Davis with
North
the carry
Penn
for
tackle by number
LaSalle.
82, Dylan Hastings. Gain of 5 on the play. Second
Gain of
down
5 on
and
the play
5
for the
LaSalle.
Explorers by Stevie
Number
Davis.
35.
Sidwar comes back from his coach to give the play. 2nd and 5. Quarterback snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis again, going up the middle for a first down. Tackled by number 4, James Dolan, sophomore
Stevie
defensive
Davis
back.
with the carry for the Explorers. Number 4,
Excuse me,
Xavier Bryan on the
Xavier
stop for the
Bryan,
Knights.
senior defensive back.
Gain of 6 on the play. 1st and 10 Explorers from their own 41-yard line.
Quarterback snaps, fake hands off to number 86 for LaSalle. Pushed out by number 4, 86 being Mike Martino,
Sidwell's
tight
pass
end
is
for
complete
LaSalle.
to number 86, Mike Martino.
And number 4, Xavier Bryan with the
Gain
tackle.
of 6 on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play for the
and
Explorers.
4 for LaSalle.
2nd and 4.
From their own 47-yard line.
The Explorers are on the 47-yard line, about to cross over into North Penn territory. Sidwar snaps the ball, dumps it off to one of his receivers, number 10, Noel Henry.
Sidwar's pass is complete to number 10, Noel Henry. Gain of 5 on the play. First
Tackled
and
by
10
number 5,
Explorers from
senior
North
linebacker
Penn.
Luke Cody.
48.
Three receivers on his left. Sidwar snaps the ball, dumps it off to number 10 again, Noel Henry, for a bigger gain this time. Looks like he's going to be brought out of bounds by Michael Cliver,
Sidwar's pass is
number
complete to 10,
15
Noel Henry.
for
Number
North
15,
Penn.
Michael Cliver with a tackle for the Knights.
Noel Henry with another first down for his team
Gain of 21 yards
at about
for
the
LaSalle.
27-yard
1st and 10 for the
line
Explorers.
in North Penn territory.
From the North Penn 27-yard line.
With one receiver on his left, a running back in his backfield and 2 receivers on his right. Sidwar is signaling to his receivers. Snaps the ball. Looks like number 10 is going deep. Number 15 in coverage. Complete, looks like, on the 6-yard line. Number 10, Noel Henry, having an electric second half. Michael Cliver with coverage and the tackle.
Gain of 20 yards on the play.
North Penn looking to stop the Explorers as they have come into their red zone now. 3 receivers on the left. And Stevie Davis right next to him. He hands off to Davis. Davis goes to the right, but is tackled by number 4, Xavier Bryan.
North Penn tackled by number 4, Xavier Bryan.
Looks like there is an injury for LaSalle on the field. Number 54.
Loss of 2 on the play. Second down and
Tiernan
goal
McCole.
for the Explorers from the 9.
Excuse me, McNichol. North Penn Knights are regrouping, trying to figure out how they can stop the LaSalle offense from getting into their end zone, as coaches and trainers help the injured player. Number 54, Tiernan McNichol, is being helped off the field. And the LaSalle offense rallies for their next play. On the 9-yard line, they spread into a formation with 3 receivers on the left, a receiver on the right, and Stevie Davis right next to the quarterback. Sidwar snaps the ball, looking for a receiver, looking left, complete to number 4, James Dolan, for a touchdown for the LaSalle Explorers. Puts them 28-23, looking for an extra point. The Explorers to kick the extra point.
Andrew Park enters for
Number
the point
98, Andrew Park, to kick for LaSalle. And the kick is good. Puts them up 20, puts them at 24. Score is now 28-24. North Penn Knights leading. 8 minutes and 29 seconds in the 3rd quarter.
North Penn.
A fast drive by the Explorers with multiple targets to number 10, Noel Henry, and finished off by James Dolan for the touchdown. North Penn receiving team looking to get into LaSalle territory again after they had an electric 91-yard kick return by number 7, Jay Ford King, sophomore wide receiver. Number 21, Mario Seguro, and Jay Ford King are back on the field for the return. Going to Ford King again, hopefully for another big gain. Is tackled at about the 23-yard line.
Kick return by number 7, Jay Ford King. Number 44, Mason Lang on the stop for the Explorers. 22-yard return for
A 22-yard return by Ford King.
Down and 10 for the Knights from the 22.
With the Knights starting offense coming out to the field. Knights hoping to answer back with another touchdown after LaSalle's drive. Number 18, Ryan Zelt, signaling to his running back, number 20, Zach Adol. He snaps the ball. Looks like pressure from Zelt. Zelt's sacked at what looks like is about the 6-yard line. A big loss for the Knights.
Loss of 13 on the play.
A loss of 13 on the play.
Second down and 23 for the Knights.
Second and 23 for the Knights. The Knights hopeful to gain that yardage back on this next play. Two receivers on his left and a receiver on his right. Ryan Zelt hands off to his back. 22, going to about the 27-yard line. Number 22, Amir Major, running back.
Major with the carry for North Penn. Gain of 20 yards on the play.
A gain of 20 yards by Amir Major.
Down and 3.
Third down for the Knights. 3 yards until the next first down. 3 receivers on his left, 2 on his right, in a 5-wide formation for the Knights. LaSalle looking for a stop here, maybe forcing North Penn to punt. He snaps the ball. Zelt drops back, dumps it off to number 4, Xavier Bryan. Good for a North Penn first down.
Ryan Zelt's pass is complete to number
Went out
4,
at about the 42-yard line. And it's good for a North Penn first down.
Yards of the play. Good for a North Penn first down. First and 10 for the Knights from their own 43-yard line.
Zelt drops back in the pocket, looks for a pass, complete to number 2. Rashad McNeil, number 3, excuse me, Bobby Hill, tight end, senior.
Gain of 11 yards on the play. Good.
11 yards from Bobby Hill for the North Penn first down.
First and 10 from the LaSalle 46.
On the LaSalle 46, it's first and 10 for the North Penn Knights as they line up against LaSalle's defense. A receiver out wide to his right and 2 running backs behind him. Quarterback Ryan Zelt snaps the ball. Hands off to 22, Amir Major, for a gain of about 1 at about the 45-yard line, 45 LaSalle yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play. Second down and
A gain of
8
2
for
on the
Knights.
play for the Knights. Looks like he has 2 receivers on his right, 1 on his left. Quarterback Ryan Zelt snaps the ball. Has pressure from the LaSalle DN. Looks for a pass. It's incomplete. 52's helmet came off.
Coverage on the play by number 5, Matt Wills.
Daryl Denghoe. Pass intended for number 21, Mario Segro. Incomplete, unfortunately. Looks like he has 2 receivers on his right, 1 on his left. He snaps the ball, looking for a pass, fires it, incomplete. Intended for number 5, Luke Cody, senior tight end.
Incomplete. Mike Filippo with the coverage for the Explorers.
Tackled by number 49, Michael Filippo, senior linebacker. Looks like the Knights are punting the ball.
Luke
Smeltzer to punt for the Knights. Number 4, James Dolan to return the kick for LaSalle. He lets the ball into the end zone for a touchback. LaSalle on their own 20-yard line, looking to gain the lead against the Knights, with the score being 28-24 North Penn. The defense looking for a stop here after LaSalle marched down their field for a touchdown. Gavin Sidwar, quarterback, hands off to Stevie Davis. Runs up the middle, is brought down by number 5, Luke Cody, senior linebacker, at about the 28-yard line. A gain of 8 on the play for Davis. Two receivers on his right and one on his left with the running back in the backfield. He looks for a pass. Number 1, Stevie Davis breaks through, brought down at about the 50-yard line, 51-yard line.
Pass is complete to Stevie Davis, number 15, Michael Cliver.
Tackled by number 15 for North Penn, Michael Cliver.
23-yard gain for LaSalle. First and 10
brought down at about the 51-yard line.
49.
At about the 49-yard line, Stevie Davis marches into North Penn territory. Sidwar signaling to his receivers, 3 on his right. Looks like there's a bit of confusion. Snaps the ball, dumps off to number 10, Noel Henry. Brought down at about the 41-yard line. Looks like there might be an injury on the field. Number 10.
Number 30, Kevin Adams in on the tackle for the Knights.
Kevin Adams for the tackle for North Penn. Number 30. Brought him down at the 41-yard line. Noel Henry still on the field. Looks like it's his right knee, as that's what's being exercised by his trainer. Extremely hot out here at Crawford Stadium tonight. Could be a lot of cramps tonight, as it is 88 degrees. The trainers are stretching Noel as to hopefully get him back on the field. Henry walking off the field now, looking to be stretching his right leg. North Penn meeting LaSalle at their own 41-yard line, hoping to get a stop. 3 receivers on the left. Sidwar snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis for a gain of about 7. In North Penn's territory.
Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle. North Penn tackle by number 4, Xavier Bryan.
Xavier Bryan with the tackle for North Penn. Brought down at about the 42-yard line.
For LaSalle from the 42.
Sidwar snaps the ball and hands off to Davis with a run up the center. Gain of about 2 yards from
Stevie Davis with the carry for LaSalle. Gain of 2
at about
yards.
the 40-yard line in North Penn's territory.
And 1 for LaSalle from the 40.
LaSalle stands 1 yard short. 4th and 1 for LaSalle. They are down 28-24. It looks like they're going for it. Sidwar hoping to gain this 4th down conversion. Number 1 in the backfield looking to gain the yard. Signals to another back. Hands off to Stevie Davis. Goes head first into the dog pile.
Stevie Davis with the carry for the Explorers.
Looks like there is an injury on the field. Number 9 for North Penn, James Mangini. Could be another cramp out here today, as the trainers are stretching his right leg. Looks like LaSalle did get their first down as number 9 hops off the field, with the crowd applauding him as him and his trainer walk off the field. First and 10 for the Explorers as they are hopeful for another successful set of downs. Number 14 snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis again, up the middle for a gain of about 8 yards. Stevie Davis with multiple touches tonight.
2nd down and 2 from the 30.
The Explorers snap the ball and are looking for a pass. Pressure from North Penn, and it looks like it's incomplete. Number 16 for LaSalle, Ryan Sorge. Coverage from number 21 on the Knights, Mario Segro. An incomplete pass from Gavin Sidwell, the QB of LaSalle. Pressure from the North Penn Knights D line as they did hit Sidwell after the ball was thrown. It's about 3rd and 2 for the LaSalle Explorers now, hoping to convert for another set of downs. Quarterback snaps the ball, hands off to Stevie Davis, who goes to his right. Brought down for the first down.
Number 1, Stevie Davis with the carry for the Explorers. Gain of 2 on the play, 1st and 10 for LaSalle.
Gain of 2 on the last play from Stevie Davis. Good for an Explorer first down as they are at the 28-yard line. The Explorers break the huddle with number 13 out far to the left. Coverage from number 7. They're going deep. Number 21 with the coverage. No good. as he was out of bounds. Number 21 with the coverage, Mario Segura.
Coverage on the play by number 21, Mo.
North Penn Marching Knights celebrating the incomplete pass with a song, Africa by Toto. Looks like a gain of 8 on the play from LaSalle. Number 1, Stevie Davis. Stevie Davis having an incredible night. And that is the end of the third quarter here at Crawford Stadium. 28-24, North Penn Knights leading the LaSalle Explorers. Coaches coming out to debrief their teams, giving them some advice on maybe how to stop or how to gain yards. North Penn looking for the stop to hopefully keep a lead over the Explorers. LaSalle does need a touchdown to pull ahead. A field goal will not do it. It's third down for the Explorers with 7 to go. Crowd on the edge of their seats as the Explorers line up against the North Penn defense. 2 running backs in the backfield and a wide receiver out to the left. Quarterback snaps the ball, looking for a pass. Intended for number 4. Complete, caught in the end zone. James Dolan.
Explorers passes complete to number 4, James Dolan. Touchdown, Explorers.
Number 21 for the Knights, Mario Segura with the coverage. The score is now 30-28. The Explorers now leading the game with 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Crowd is not pleased.
Andrew Park enters for the point after.
And the kick is good. No good.
The extra point is
Out to the left.
LaSalle
Number 98 for LaSalle, Andrew Park.
5 minutes and 8 seconds, and with 11:52 to play here at Crawford Stadium, LaSalle 30,
North Penn now down 2 with 12 minutes to go in the quarter. A field goal or a touchdown will do.
Show some hometown pride tomorrow.
Excellent turnout here tonight as both sides of the stadium are crowded with fans of both North Penn and LaSalle.
50th anniversary celebration. Food vendors and beer garden available from 1 to 7 p.m. and fireworks to cap things off tomorrow night at
North
9
Penn
p.m.
receiving team
Check it
taking
out
the
at
field now with number 21
lanesville150.org.
Mario Segura and number 7 Jay Ford King. Ford King had the 91-yard return earlier in this half. Looking for another electric start.
Number 1, Steve Davis to kick off.
Number 1, Steve Davis to kick off. A running back and a punter. Kicker, excuse me. And North Penn's going to let it roll into the end zone for a touchback.
Kick rolls into the end zone. North Penn will take over 1st and 10 from the 20.
1st and 10 from the 20 for North Penn. Looking to chew the clock for there to be no time left for the Explorers to answer. Ryan Zelt running to his team now, giving them the play call. LaSalle hoping for a stop here, as it could be the end of the game if they get a stop. 2 receivers to his left, a running back in his backfield, and a receiver out to his right. Ryan Zelt snaps the ball, fakes a handoff, number 6 for North Penn. Mackay Cuffey, running back, for a North Penn 1st down. A gain of 17 yards for Cuffey. Puts him at the 37-yard line in North Penn's territory.
1st and 10 for the Knights from their own 37-yard line.
Number 8 coming off the field as the Knights line up against LaSalle's defense. Zelt snaps the ball, tipped by a LaSalle defender.
Zelt's pass is incomplete.
A lot of excitement on the LaSalle defense after that play. Second and 10 for the Knights, as they look to convert again. Two receivers to his right, 1 to his left, and a running back in his backfield. Ryan Zelt snaps the ball, looking for a deep pass. Oh, but he dumps it off short with a tackle by number 8 on LaSalle, Carson Wakefield.
Pass is complete to number 23, Yazid Haynes.
Yazid Haynes
Gain
with
of
the catch
4
for North
yards.
Penn.
3rd down and 7 for the Knights from
With
the
a gain of
3-yard
3.
stripe.
It's 3rd and 7 for the Knights, as they might need to convert this.
Timeout, North Penn.
Timeout, North Penn. Coach Beck walking onto the field now, talking to his receivers and bringing in the team for a huddle now. LaSalle going to their sideline for a huddle to see how they could stop North Penn if they decide to go for it, should they come up short in this down. Beck now walking off the field as the LaSalle defense comes back, and the North Penn Knights look for a 3rd down conversion. 7 yards are needed for a fresh set of downs. The ball is snapped. Zelt scrambles for a 1st down. A gain of about 13 yards from Ryan Zelt.
Ryan Zelt with the carry for North Penn.
A very quick decision by Zelt, and one who is decisively paid off. North Penn 1st down now at the 48-yard line in LaSalle territory. Clock still running with 10 minutes and 23 seconds left. Two receivers to his left and 2 running backs behind him. The ball is snapped. A fake handoff, looking for number 3, tackle by number 8. Number 3, Bobby Hill, was the target. Looks like it was dropped for an incomplete pass.
Gain of 3
Excuse
yards.
me, it was a complete pass by Bobby Hill.
7 for the Knights.
With the coverage from number
From the
8,
Explorer
Carson
45.
Wakefield. Second and 7 for North Penn. And it's a handoff. A dog pile at about the 43-yard line. Looks like the carrier was number 6, Mackay Cuffey.
Number 6, Mackay Cuffey with the carry for North Penn. Gain of 3. Third down.
It's
and
third down for the Knights
the
after
Knights.
a gain of 3.
From the
3rd and 5 for the
43-yard
Knights.
line.
Very similar situation to their last set of downs. The ball is snapped, looking for a pass, drops back in the pocket, pressure from the LaSalle D line, dumps it off, out of bounds. 8 minutes and 32
Pass
seconds
is
on the clock,
incomplete.
as it is now 4th and 4 for the North Penn Knights. They may decide to go for it.
Fourth down and 4 for the Knights. From the Explorer 42-yard line.
Looks like they're going for it. Crowd making some noise as they want to see a fresh set of downs. Zelt snaps the ball. Complete to number 2. Rashad McNeil for the North Penn first down. Great placement by Zelt. And yards after the catch from McNeil for North Penn first down. Went out of bounds, 14-yard gain.
First and 10 for the Knights from the 29.
Knights are at the 29-yard line now, looking to further their drive. A fast pass intended for number 23, Yazid Haynes. Coverage by number 3 for LaSalle, Dale Jackson.
Second down and 10 for the Knights from the 29.
Looks like there's a timeout on the field. North Penn. Coach Beck bringing in his players for a huddle. 8 minutes left in the game. Second and 10 for the Knights. Ball on the 29-yard line. Coach Beck now walking to the sidelines as his team spreads out on the field. 2 receivers to his right, 1 on his left. And number 6 in the backfield was out. Signaling to his receivers. He snaps the ball, looking for a pass deep with interception. LaSalle, number 21, excuse me, at about the 20-yard line. Number
passes
Number
intercepted by number
21
Makai Johnson.
for LaSalle,
Aiden Quallette
John
able to
Patrick
tackle for the
Oates,
Knights.
freshman linebacker, and brought down by number 51, Aiden Quallette. LaSalle now in their own 20-yard line with a score having them up 30-28. North Penn looking for a stop here, as it could be the difference of the game. Hand it off to Stevie Davis, breaking out for a big run. Breaks a few tackles. Brought down at about the North Penn 38-yard line. Brought down by number 21, Mario Segro. Not the kind of defensive play wanted by North Penn. 1st and 10 in North Penn territory with 7 minutes and 26 seconds to go. Gavin Sidrow at quarterback, hoping to deepen their lead against North Penn. He snaps the ball, tosses it to his back. Stevie Davis, and he's gone into the end zone. Number 1, Stevie Davis for about a 38-yard touchdown. The Explorers are now up by 8 against North Penn. Coach Beck is not very happy. It looks like number 98, Andrew Park, will be kicking for LaSalle. Nearly blocked by North Penn, but the kick is good.
And the extra point is good by Andrew Park.
37-28. North Penn Knights
LaSalle
down
goes
by
2
9.
plays for 80 yards in 52 seconds with 6:53 to play. LaSalle 37, North Penn
52
28.
seconds. The Explorers traveled 82 yards. 2 big plays from Stevie Davis on the drive, as he did finish off the drive with a touchdown for 38 yards. North Penn Knights looking for a big play, as it could be the difference of the game, with 6 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. The returners are the same as last time. Jay Fort King, number 7. And opposite of him is number 21, Mario Segro. Kicking for LaSalle. Looks like it's number 1, Stevie Davis.
Stevie Davis to kick off for LaSalle.
North Penn looking for another big play. Possibly another return.
And Mario Segro back deep for the Knights.
Davis kicks off the ball deep into North Penn territory. Number 7 fails to catch the ball. Attempts to juke LaSalle defenders, but unfortunately is met at about the 7-yard line.
Number 22, John Patrick Oates,
Jay
into the
Ford
tackle
King
for LaSalle.
with the recovery. Ryan Zelt running out to his team now, hopefully to lead a successful drive against the Explorers. He hands it off to his running back, Cuffey. Brought down early on, but stumbles backwards.
Mackay Cuffey with the carry for North Penn. Darrell Dingoy in on the tackle for the Explorers. No gain on the play.
Number 44,
Second down and 10 for the Knights from the
number
9.
45, excuse me. 53 now injured on the field. Could be another cramp like we saw earlier from 2 players. Second and 9 for the Knights, as there was a gain of 1 yard on the play. Trainers are working his calf muscles, as it is probably another cramp. Number 53 now walking off the field. In a 5-wide formation, North Penn looks to deepen their drive. 3 receivers to his left and 2 to his right. Looking for a pass, fires it to number 2, Rashad McNeil, for a gain of about 8.
Gain of 9 on the play.
Gain of 9 on the play.
Third down and
It's
1
third down
for the Knights.
with 1 to go for the Knights. He snaps the ball, rolls out to his left, fires it to number 23, Yazid Haynes. And it is, looks like it was good for North Penn first down.
Yazid Haynes.
5 minutes and 53 seconds to go.
15 yards on the play.
15 yards
For North Penn,
for Yazid Haynes.
first down.
Good for a North Penn first down. As the clock runs, the Knights spread out on the field. Mackay Cuffey in the backfield, motions number 5 out, looking for a pass, caught by number 5, breaks the tackle, Luke Cody, brought down at about the 42-yard line in LaSalle territory. Ryan Zelt to Luke Cody for the deep gain. The clock is still running as North Penn is looking for another big play.
Good for a North Penn first down. First and 10 from LaSalle 42.
It is now first and 10 on the LaSalle 42-yard line. 2 receivers on his right, 1 on his left. Oh, excuse me, 2 receivers on his left. Zelt snaps the ball. Looking for a pass, going deep to number 6. Incomplete. Intended for number 6, Mackay Cuffey. Coverage by LaSalle number 8, Carson Wakefield.
Second down and 10 for the Knights.
Second and
From
10 for the
LaSalle,
Knights.
42.
With 4 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Not many flags in the second half. Zelt snaps the ball, looking for another pass, but is sacked.
Number 52, Daryl Bengoy, another sack for the Explorers.
Number 52 on LaSalle. Daryl Dinghoe.
Loss of 7 yards on the play brings up third
A loss of
down
7
and
yards for the
17
Knights.
For the Knights from the 49.
3rd and 17 now, but the clock's still running. Three receivers on his right and 2 on his left. Zelt looks for another pass. With a throw, with a run, with a pass on the run, it was an incomplete pass to number 2, Rashad McNeil. It is now 4th and 17 for the Knights with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Knights lining up, they are going for it. Zelt snaps the ball, looking for a deep pass. Number 5 putting pressure, Ryan Zelt running. He finds number 23, Yazid Haynes. Is it good for a first down?
The pass from Ryan Zelt is complete to number 23, Yazid Haynes. Officials timeout.
The officials timeout as they are about to discuss the ruling on that play. The refs measuring the ball with the flag. It looks like it was not good for a first down as LaSalle is celebrating with a turnover on downs for LaSalle. 3 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock for LaSalle. The score being 37-28 for LaSalle. The hopes of victory for the North Penn Knights are fading. Some of the offensive weapons we've seen from LaSalle. Stevie Davis, number 1, their running back, with multiple big plays. A touchdown. Also number 10, Noel Henry, with a 35-yard touchdown, or excuse me, 65-yard touchdown in the first half. The Explorers hope to further their position down North Penn, down Crawford Stadium.
Number 24, Makai Holland.
LaSalle probably going to run out the clock, as it would not give the North Penn Knights a chance to come back.
Down and 7.
It is 2nd down and 7 for the Explorers. Coach Beck talking to his defense, giving them advice as to how to possibly stop the Explorers. Handoff to Stevie Davis, who breaks away again. but is brought down for another first down at about the 46-yard line.
Gained 11 yards on the play for the Explorers. Number 15, Michael Clivert on tackle for the Knights.
Michael Cliver with the tackle to bring Davis down to that 46-yard line. That is good for a LaSalle first down. Another handoff to Stevie Davis for a gain of about 4.
Number 24, Mackay Holland with the carry for the Explorers. Second down and 6 for LaSalle. From the 50.
Number 24, Mackay Holland with the carry. Second and 6 for the Explorers. As there is 2 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock. One receiver on each sides of him and a running back in his backfield. Gavin Sidwar snaps the ball. Hands off to Stevie Davis again. Has a gain of about 5 at the North Penn 45-yard line.
Number 1.
North Penn cheerleaders trying to raise spirits on the North Penn side of the field. With 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. Sidwar snaps the ball. Stevie Davis is met at the line of scrimmage. Oh, excuse me. Number 24, Mackay Holland is met at the line of scrimmage.
Number 9, James Mangini. Number 13, Connor Adams in on the stop for the Knights.
No gain on the play for the Explorers.
Down and 1 for LaSalle.
And it is 3rd and 1 for the Explorers. 52 seconds on the clock. With the score being 37-28, favoring the Explorers. Looks like there's a timeout. Looks like it's a timeout from LaSalle. Excellent game from both teams on both sides of the ball. With a pick from LaSalle and multiple touchdowns on each side. Both teams have showed how eager they are to get back on the field. The LaSalle offense coming out to meet the North Penn defense now, with it being 4th and 1. With the clock being stopped, there is 33.5 seconds left on the clock. Trying to draw a flag on the play. It looks like there's another timeout.
Timeout, LaSalle.
Another timeout by LaSalle late in the 4th quarter. Possibly a miscommunication. Or possibly another attempt at drawing a flag. LaSalle coming back out after having another huddle with their coach. One receiver on both sides. Oh. Looks like they're punting. Number 18 for LaSalle, Nick Ramish. And North Penn allows a touchback. Whoa! Looks like there's a bit of action in midfield. Two players shoving each other, but then broken up by their teams. With 26 seconds on the clock, the Knights march out with Ryan Zelt coming out to tell his players the next course of action. The score is 37-28 now. 1st and 10 for the Knights on their 20-yard line. It looks like the Knights are going to run out the clock. And it looks like LaSalle wins 37-28. The Explorers, with 9 seconds on the clock, the Explorers defeat the Knights as they line up to shake hands after the game. An excellent game by both sides of the field. Thank you for joining us here on North Penn. We cover everything that North Penn has to offer, including events, football games, other sports, and much more. We hope to see you back here for more events and before signing off. Thank you.